Have you ever thought about how stress is affecting your life? Stress is a state of mind in which mental or emotional strain results from difficult circumstances. 1/3 of Americans are living with extreme stress, and half of Americans believe that their stress has increased in the last 5 years. Although stress is a normal part of everyone's lives, there are ways in which we can control anxiety caused by stress and to limit its effects. Stress is a normal part of our day-to-day lives, whether it be caused from work, school, friends, family, or relationships. Stress not only has many effects on our body physically, but also mentally. Stress is a hormonal response from the body. Part of our brain called the hypothalamus sends signals throughout our nervous system to our kidneys. At this point, our kidneys release a stress hormone, which includes adrenaline and cortisol. Cortisol gives us short-term boost, but suppresses our immune system and elevates our blood sugar. Physically, stress can cause you to feel hot, sweaty, have difficulty in breathing, and so many more things. It also mentally affects our ability to sleep, causes depression, anger, or headaches. These are just a few of the symptoms of stress, but what about the situations we find ourselves in after stress has completely taken over our lives? Like I mentioned before, stress can further progress into depression, mental disabilities, and substance abuse. Stress is also very bad for your heart and can cause you to develop high blood pressure. That is why it's very important for everyone to find healthy coping mechanisms to deal with stress. A few ways to deal with stress is to take care of yourself by eating good foods, like these, getting plenty of sleep, and taking breaks when you feel stressed. Talking to others is also a really good way for us to let go of some of that stress that's taking over during our day-to-day lives. That can be talking to friends, family, or if you have a therapist, that could really work too. All of this stress that gets built up is what makes it to where people have anxiety attacks, panic attacks, and stuff like that. Surrounding yourself with people who make you happy, like friends and stuff, also really helps to just take a minute away from what's been bothering you and just have a good time. You can also do this in hobbies, whether it's sports, drawing, if you have something you're really good at, something like that. All of these things just help you to get away, and it's very helpful to just take a step away, and it's a little different than, getting good sleep, eating well, stuff like that, which also helps. Did you know that stress is tied with compromised immune systems, inflammatory disorders, cardiac disease, like that, and hypertension? Something that may surprise you is that stress during pregnancies has been linked to children with autism. Other than that, to help suppress stress, a really big, and in my opinion, the most important way to help deal with stress is to just keep a positive mindset and to learn to accept the fact that there's going to be situations where we just can't control what's going on. Personally, this is something that took me a really long time, but once I was able to come to this realization and I wasn't overthinking as much, I found myself to be a lot happier, and honestly, everything changed. Stress is such a natural thing that happens to everyone, and that's okay. At times, we're going to get overwhelmed and feel like we're hitting rock bottom, but it's in times like this that we just have to remember everything's going to be okay, and we just have to give everything our all. Thank you.